upload it. My name is Megan Lynch, and I want to welcome you guys to our powerful business community. But I used to teach high school for 14 years. But fast forward, I had a full ride volleyball scholarship. I played volleyball in Terre Haute, Indiana, at a Division I college that Larry Bird went to, Indiana State. I had a full ride volleyball scholarship. Unfortunately, like while I was there, I lost my best friend. He was actually shot 8 times on my college campus, and it really pushed me into a different mind frame. Then I started teaching high school, and every single year I lost a student, a young male. Unfortunately, I would have to go to this young kid's funeral, and I spent more time with these kids than their parents. So it was really hard for me actually to go to an 18-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 16-year-old's funeral when I was with them 8 hours out of the day. And long story short, I started a program to help young males become financially stable. Actually, with a young kid out of California, he was a MS-13 gang member. They let him out of the gang, and they told him the only way we're going to let you out, he had to get straight A's. He was 16 and had to start high school over again. And he was actually the person who led this group with me called SOS Saving Our Sons. Very quickly, we weren't very popular at my school because my school was kind of uppity. 4,000 kids in the school, top school in the nation, and they treated my boys terribly. So eventually I got a grant for $100,000, and I was going to give every single one of those kids a piece of that $100,000 so that they could start their own businesses. Long story short, my principal stole my money. I got a lawyer, and he fired me February 1st, 2016. God has a sense of humor, though, because 10 days later, I met my boyfriend at the time, who is my best friend to this day and in this business now with me. And he had made $48 million. $800,000 a month is what he was making. Can you guys imagine cashing an $800,000 check every month? He did that for 18 straight months. Over 10 years, he amassed $48 million, helped 50 people become millionaires, and a host of thousandaires. I tell people I was probably the only girlfriend who every time he opened his mouth, I was taking notes. I have a Robert Louis Dean Jr. file in my phone of everything because I wanted to move nations like he has. He's in 126 different countries, changing people's lives. So for the last 3.5 years, that's what I've been doing. But I've been looking for the perfect opportunity where literally I could raise up empires of people who are doing amazing things. And fast forward to where I am now, this opportunity literally came across my timeline, not by chance. I have my own trading company I'm getting ready to take over, but it takes a minute. Articles of incorporation, merchant accounts, all of those kind of things to get your business off the ground, website. So in the meantime, I told my group, I have 80 traders who roll with me, 80 leaders. I said, listen, I'm thinking about going into this other company. I have a partner who made $20,000 a month in 9 weeks in this company called Tradera. Her partner made $50,000 since November, and he's making it a month, $12,500 a month in this company. So I did the first thing that I knew to do. I took the information and I took it to Mr. Robert Dean, and I said, listen, thinking about coming into this company. I know you're already doing something, but what do you think about it? Can you look at it? Not even an hour later, he hit me up and said, I'm going into a meeting. Here's what do you need? My social, my credit card, my address, put me in. I put him in the company, guys, and I didn't even talk to him about it after that. He's a big time leader. I just worked the plan and I got him to $1,000 a month in 24 hours before he even did anything. And then I launched my company over here, and guess what? 900 people, almost 800 and something people later, I've helped hundreds of people in the last 2 weeks use our product. Listen to this. Gabriel Alexander is completely blind. He had a horrific accident. He was caught in a drive-by shooting in California. He's a young guy, visually impaired, played basketball at Marquette like a top basketball player, lost his eyesight. but he has more vision than most people I know. He is over here. Last night, guys, he took trades with our product and made $600. And I just had to ask, I'm like, I don't understand. You can't see, like, how did you even copy and paste what happened? And he's like, I have an iPhone, and our iPhones, you know, have artificial intelligence in them. So it did it for me. And then my partner, Terry Andrews, made $900 and then $1,200 yesterday on our product. And then Tasha used the product and last week made $692. But listen to this. That's just our product. Our product is money, real money. Education that you can quickly come into this program and in your first day, copy and paste and make some money. But on the flip side, I brought over my marketing friends who know that if the product works, we can sell ice to an Eskimo. So we showed people the results, and it's so inexpensive. We have people, I mean, and I hate to say this, it sounds terrible, but I told somebody it's like crack. Like people are calling me and going crazy all the way until 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to break down the doors to get into this company. Why? Because my group has helped hundreds of people in the last week and a half make $500 a month, $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month, and add almost $10,000 a month to their income. And we have not even gotten started yet. So I'm going to tell you guys this really quickly. We are heavily regulated by the CFTC and the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission. Why? Because we deal in the world of finance. So you cannot make false income claims. Every effort will be made to accurately represent our product, our service, our potential. Past profits do not predict future gains. 0 times 0 is always 0. So we're not making any income claims, but I want you guys to really quickly listen to my heart. I need you to relax. If you're getting on this call and you're thinking, I've been on these types of calls before, these types of things don't work. Well, stand on the sideline if you want to, because this train is leaving the station. And if you're in the way, you're going to get ran over, right? Or you're going to have to catch us, guys, because our goal is to help at least 1,000 people be at $5,000 a month this year. Some of these people are going to be at $50,000 a month and $100,000. Now, my goal is to be at $100,000 a month in the next 90 days. Why? Because I've positioned my top leaders. You guys have an opportunity to get positioned as well, because I'm just getting started. I have a company with 52,000 people in it from 100 different countries. And I was getting ready to launch my own company, but you know what? I'm going to bring my people over here. So if you like what you hear, you better get positioned, because the rain is coming. Okay? Get on the boat, Noah's Ark. We're trying to tell you right now, and you can wait around if you want to, but you're going to be choking yourself with your own hand if you don't partner with us. The reason being is because 2 heads are better than 1. My business partner, my ride or die, my heart is my identical twin sister, Reagan Lynch. She's on the left. I helped retire my sister because she is going to be hitting $10,000 a month, probably in the next week. She just hit $5,000 a month in 7 days in this company. And she hasn't even used the product yet. So she literally could be making way more than that. But we're getting the foundation together for our team. Why? Because we are social entrepreneurs. We could run off and leave you guys and make as much money as possible. But what we want to do is we want to help you. I know that some of you guys are stressed out. You're working jobs. I just found out that one of my partners has the coronavirus, and he's working this business. He just came in yesterday, tested positive for the coronavirus. But guess what? We're going to pray for him. We're going to lift him up. He's out of Trinidad. And I'm going to make sure that when this all passes, because it will, that he can walk out healthy at $1,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month income, because that's how powerful this opportunity is. Why? Because Reagan and I have built our foundation of our business on a model from 1921, Black Wall Street. Now, if you're black, white, yellow, red, green, it doesn't matter, guys. We are going to accept you. Our model is Black Wall Street because They actually came together in Tulsa, Oklahoma in 1921, came together. They decided to do business together. They created more millionaires in that small area than any other place ever in history. Now, sadly, it was the first American air bombing. They dropped bombs on Black Wall Street and killed thousands of people. And you guys probably don't even know about it because our schools aren't going to teach it to you, but I will. Now, Black Wall Street has never been resurrected until now, but we are resurrecting a new Wall Street. Blue, green, yellow, white, red, black, we don't care, as long as you believe that we can get there if we unite. Unity is the key. And listen, right now in the beginning, I'm kind of like a modern day Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Mother Teresa, Nipsey Hussle. The marathon continues. We don't have time to be waiting for skeptics right now. We are only looking for sharks. Sharks go out and eat. We're not looking for goldfish right now, sitting around, swimming in a small bowl, hanging out with the same people you always hang out with, talking about the same stuff like time off, 401ks. We don't really talk job talk. We talk vacations, changing the world, retiring our parents, not working ever, firing our bosses. That's what I talk about. We're not looking for goldfish right now. We're looking for sharks who want to eat, who understand that we have buying power together. And if you connect with us, we're going to tell you exactly what to do to make your first $500 a month in 48 to 72 hours. I have a lot of people doing it, and we'll talk about it. And we're going to create a virtual Wall Street. We are already doing it. Now, I understand that some of you guys are at your jobs or you may own a job, but please understand that Robert Kiyosaki said you will never get rich if you stay in those quadrants. There's 4 different quadrants. We have the E quadrant, the S quadrant, the B quadrant, and the I quadrant. He wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and he has talked about cash flow quadrants. You're either an employee trading time for money, or you own a job, you're self-employed, but 95% of the people live and die in the E and S quadrant. But sadly, only 5% of the wealth is over there, guys. 5% of the wealth. But let's shift over to the right side of the quadrant. Many of you guys have gotten on calls like these before, and you're like, I don't do those pyramid things. And I just want you guys to understand, you're in the biggest pyramid scheme ever. It's the biggest scam ever, because you will never make more than the CEO of your company, no matter how many pies you bake them, how many Christmas parties you go to, how many hee-hees and ha-has you do in front of your boss. You'll never make more money than them. You know why they make money? Because they understand building in a system and putting people to work and leveraging other people's time. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you how to get in the infamous I quadrant. This is where you actually make more money than you could ever make, because your money is making money for you. I have a partner yesterday, no kidding, made $94,000 documented in his account. And I wish I could post it if we were not heavily regulated. I would have definitely did a screenshot and posted that. But that's called enticing, and we can't do that because we are in the world of finance. So I want you guys to understand that if you want to get on the right side of money, whoever brought you on this call, I don't care if it's Barton or if Joanne brought you on the call, or Jake out of Utah, or, Michaela out of, I forget where Michaela is. I don't know if she's in Maryland. I can't remember. She'll tell me. I have people in Canada, Viv out of Canada, Bert out of Canada. I have a person in Somalia. If you're willing to build with us, we'll show you exactly what to do. The only thing I ask, guys, is that you understand that we have successful experience. I know that you have experience at the job. I know you have experience because you went to college and you have a degree, but do you have successful experience in making $10,000 a month in a week and a half? Okay? Because we do. And we want to show you, because most people have poor or absolutely no financial education. So we're going to give you some very, very simple steps. We're going to give you the secret sauce, the juice, the secrets of the wealthy, and explain to you that wealth creation is so very simple. It's simple. All you have to do is put people to work and money to work. Repeat simple strategies. Get into a business that won't cost you your house, your mortgage, and that you can make money quickly, that you don't have to wait 7 years because you started your construction business and you took out a loan for $200,000 and now you got to wait 7 years to get into profit. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to show you how to give up a cup of coffee and your sandwich from McDonald's every day and get into this opportunity, or how to forego going out this weekend or not get your nails done. Let 2 weeks go by, 3 weeks go by before you get your nails done, so that you can actually get into a viable business where you can make money every single day. And I want you guys to understand, if you're sitting here with your mental arms crossed, waiting for me to solicit you, this is an invitation to join us. It's not a solicitation. We don't even accept everybody. So I want you guys to understand that real bosses put up their own money. So I'm going to show you guys how to take a little bit and turn it into a lot of it in a little bit of time. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, my group is called Freedom Mindset Business Community. And what we focus on doing is helping people shift their mindset about money. You have to understand that cash flow is everywhere. It's abundant. And then you buy assets if you can put your money to work for you. I want you guys to also understand that I partnered with a multi-million-dollar group called GMT, the Global Money Team, and they do just that. Everywhere they go, they get money. So I want you guys to understand that success is when preparation meets opportunity. Who out there, go into the chat, who out there you want me to show you how I made almost $120,000, added it to my income in less than going on 2 weeks now? Does anybody want to know how I did it? Because I have a degree, but I'm not super smart. I'm just very consistent, and I understand opportunities. And my mind is always open. I don't care how much money I make. My mind is like a parachute. It works better when it's open. So I want you guys to understand that right now, people aren't going to save you. I know that we're stressed about the coronavirus. Let somebody cough near you and people are freaking out, buying up all the toilet paper, buying up all the food, stressed out, frustrated. One thing I'm going to tell you guys about a crisis, and I learned this from Bishop Thomas yesterday. He said the Chinese definition of crisis is opportunity. Rich people get richer during recessions, during pandemics, during the coronavirus, the SARS virus, the, whatever, 2000, what was that, the 2K scare or whatever. It's always something. And I'm not downplaying it because it's a serious matter. Excuse me for coughing. I'm not downplaying it, guys, but they're not going to send help for you. You have to save yourself. Okay? Survive and thrive during a crisis. How do you do that? Look for opportunities to make money. So put on your Tradera life vest. I am going to show you how two young gentlemen by the age of 24 years old, two of the top traders in the world, started a program actually in 2018, but really kicked it off in 2019. They were giving away financial, I don't want to say advice, but they were giving away financial ideas for free. And people were making a ton of money, thousands of people on social media. So they decided to monetize it, and something magical happens. They decided to monetize an already amazing industry, which is forex education and trading. I'm going to talk about that in a second. They decided to put a affiliate marketing component to it because they understand that network marketers, affiliate marketers, we make more money than most of your top industries combined. So before you say these things don't work, it's a scam, we cash checks every single week. We build people. I have a gentleman over here, Moses, who's 83 years old, working the business. I think Sarah's 60 or 70 young, working the business, doing a phenomenal job. So guys, if you get out of your own way, you're going to understand that forex is here. It's not going anywhere. It'll be here long before we leave this earth, and it's been here long before we got here. Why? Because it's where the banks play. Back in the day, there was only the interbank market, and you would have to pay $100,000+ to get involved. Now the banks have done a really genius, they've done an amazing job of brainwashing the community. They get us to put our money in the banks with them, and then they're legally allowed to trade out 90% of what they have on reserve. I know this because I used to work at the bank, and we only knew what we needed to know, and the people above us knew what they needed to know, all the way up to the central banks of the world. They control the money. The 1%, they control all the money, and they get all the sheep, all the people to give them our hard-earned dollars. And guess what? We do it because that's all we know. Our hesitation in getting financially stable is in our education. So I'm a researcher. I'm an English teacher, obviously. So I've done my research on the interbanking system. So when you put $100,000 in the bank, they're legally allowed to take $90,000 of it, and they loan your money out. That's where the loans come from. And then when there's a crisis, the elitists bail the banks out. That's what they do. So when everybody else is losing their money and their houses and everything else, the banks are getting rich. So rich people don't put their money in the banks. They put their money to work. Or we have something called the over-the-counter market. And in the over-the-counter market, you can actually trade your own money right from your cell phone, okay? So I want you guys to understand that the forex market is the largest, most liquid market that ever exists. Sarah, I'm on a Zoom right now. My partner's calling me. They've been calling me all day. Working the business. $5.3 trillion goes through this market every single day. I know some of you guys know stocks and bonds, but stocks are great, but you can't access your money immediately. 401ks are great, but they hold your money and they won't let you touch it. And if you do, they penalize you. Why? Because it's not there. You know where your money is? In the forex market. They're making a gazillion dollars 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, because they trade currencies all over the world. So for those of you guys who don't quite understand this market, let's say the gentleman that was from Canada. Let's say that I help him make $5,000 a month in the next 30 to 60 days, because that's my goal. And I guarantee you he's going to want to buy me a cup of coffee. So I go over to Canada and I take my $20. I can't use my $20 over there. I have to exchange my USD for CAD, C-A-D, for the Canadian dollar. Now, when I do that, it fluctuates the market. So the market goes up and down. These two currencies are battling each other. Just at that moment, when I exchange my currencies, the president says something dumb, right? And then, excuse me if it's not a political call, but he says something like that moves the market, and it fluctuates the currency, and the USD goes down and the CAD goes up. If I was trading the market, I could buy and sell them against each other and make money, okay? Because there's $5 trillion circulating. Guys, 24 hours a day, you could be making money. You could start your account with as little as $10, okay? I've watched people take a $10 account all the way to $10,000 by very simple strategies. We'll help you leverage brokers. We'll help you profit even when the coronavirus is scaring the heck out of people. We'll also help you access this easily from your cell phone. You can trade right from your cell phone. And like I said, Gabriel Alexander is completely visually impaired and still made $600 accessing money all over the world. Because we'll tell you exactly when to buy, exactly when to sell, when to stay out of the market. We offer a lot of different services. I'm just going to breeze through these because I do a call tonight at 9, and you can get all of the information. Our product is so inexpensive that it is 3 times less than one of the companies out here. 3 times. That's how inexpensive it is. Okay? Why? Because we offer a completely digital online platform. You can make money on your platform. We teach you from basic to advanced, step-by-step process. We make Forex simple by literally giving you the answers. Now, this is how my partners actually made their money yesterday. We give you trade alerts every single night, about 3 to 4 of them sometimes. We're going to tell you which currencies to trade. We're also going to tell you when to enter the market, when to buy, when to sell. And just at that moment, you might have something happen in the market, and you went from $9 at 10 o'clock, at 1 o'clock, it was at $48. Now, this is where you could actually do what's called pip and dip. You don't have to stay in these trades. You can take your $4 and run, take your $48 and run. Some profits are better than no profits. This person made $87, right? From 10 o'clock until 1 o'clock. I'm almost done, guys, so sit tight. This person made $247, just a couple hours. This is serious business. I told my principal that fired me that I was going to start a global financial opportunity where I was going to show people how to make money. And I didn't know how I was going to do that until last year. I got into a trading company, took over a trading company. This year, I find this platform that gives you live sessions Sunday through Thursday at 8 p.m. If you can't get on, they upload them right to your private platform and you can watch it from your phone. Market forecast, we also give you a 2-week syllabus for those of you guys who are brand new, seniorpreneurs. So we got a seniorpreneur group of 100 people who are 70s and 80s. Go through the 2-week syllabus, get in our small groups, pip and dip, guys, make a little money every single day, and enjoy our trading community, because we're not going to hit you over the head. These other companies charge you anywhere from $200 to $325 a month. You know how much our product is? $99. You know how much it could be if you do a few things? Free. So $99 gets you everything I just talked about. Everything, okay? Let me help you enroll your first 3 people, but let me talk to them. I'll talk to your people personally, okay? I'll give you my phone number. Call me, put me on the phone with somebody and say, put me on the phone with your most skeptical people. Negative Ned, you know, broke, your broke cousin. I don't care. Put me on the phone with whoever. And I'm going to help you get your first 3 people in your organization, because then you're going to be absolutely free. Okay. When you get your 3 and you want to make some money with us, then and only then, pay $15 every 4 weeks. We'll help you build your business. I want to help you make I want to help you make $500 a month in your first 48 to 72 hours. Because some of you guys are so skeptical. I'm just going to tell you exactly what I want you to do. I'm going to help you make the money. You owe me a cup of coffee. And then I'm going to help you knock out all of the ranks. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're thinking, you know what, I can't afford this, and if $99 is a stress for you, do what my son does. I put him in the company, but he needed to pay his own way in. $99, he door dashes every single day, $70 to $100 a day. So if you don't have $99 and you work a job, whatever you're doing to make money isn't working. And I'm not trying to be mean, but if you're working 40 hours a week and you don't have $99 to spend to make 50 to 100 a day, your horse died a long time ago. Your car is beautiful. I know you guys have great Christmas parties and you know you have a great pension, but your car has no engine in it. It's not going anywhere. I need you to get in a new vehicle. I need you to take your saddle off that dead horse and put it on the Tradera horse, and let's go ahead and get this thing done. Because right now my goal is, you guys are in my organization, I will help you get 3. If you put people on the phone with me, I will help you get your 3 and free and help you along the way. If I see you working, I'll definitely help you. Okay. We don't feed goldfish though. Okay. We're looking for sharks. I want to help you make your first $500 a month. And it's so simple because our compensation plan looks like a game board. 3 right here, you're free. 500 a month, they pay you $125 a week. 1,000 a month, 2,000 a month, 5,000 a month. We're getting ready to be here at 10,000 a month. Dominique Barbie and a few others are at 20,000 a month. David Luciaga is at 50,000 a month, guys. But this is in less than like 3 months, 90 days, 120 days. I want to knock out Legend, 100,000 a month in 90 days. In the meantime, I got to help all of you guys. There's no rank requirements to help you, but I have to help you because it's the only place I can put my people is under you. So we want to help you get your first 3. I want to help you get started because once you get your first check, your belief system is going to kick in. and you're going to understand that we pay every week for you to market for us. You will never see a Tradera commercial on TV. We would rather pay you $500 a month to bring us over 10 subscriptions, okay? Bring us 25 subscriptions, we'll pay you $1,000 a month. 30, 15, 70, 5 people, $2,000 a month. $5,000 a month, guys. $10,000 a month. However fast you want to do this, you can get it done, okay? 20K, 50K. Is there anybody out there that you think if you put some work and effort into it, you can maybe hit legend in, 24 to 36 months? I want to do it in 90 days, but I don't require a lot of sleep, okay? 100,000 a month. Is there anybody out there where you think that you could hit legend if you put your mind to it? And you know how we hit legend? We get everybody in our organization free. That's it. Put me on the phone with 10 people. I'll help you sign up 3. 3 people will plug in and use the product. I'll help your 3 get free, and their 3 get free, and their 3 get free. I put 5,000 people in my business doing this in 90 days. 5,000 people over here is $100,000 a month. I can sleep later because we get paid every week. I got a direct deposit today for $1,250 in my account today. And I just moved it to my other bank account because I am at $5,000 a month and they pay you $1,250. My son is at almost $2,000 a month. He hit $250. He just got his check, okay? My dad is getting his check. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand that we get paid direct deposit. We get paid check. We also get paid through PayPal, okay? I want you guys to understand we market word of mouth. We have great training support. We want to help you fund your passions with forex, but you have to get positioned today. So you should be asking the person for their link. Pay your $99. We're in every country. You want to sit on the top of their organization because at the top of my organization, look, this is me, almost $10,000 a month. Mia, she's at almost $2,000 a month. Reagan Lynch, she's at $5,000 a month. Devin Newborn, he'll be at $2,000 a month. On top of Mia's leg, Ray, she's at $500 a month. Tasha is at $1,000 a month, I think. Shaquan might be at $1,000 already. Robert Dean right here is at $5,000, almost $5,000. Michael McCoy is at, I think he's knocking on the door of $2,000. Again, this person right here, this is, let me remember who I put there. Michael. Oh, this is DeKey. He's almost at $1,000, okay, a month. So on and so forth. You guys got to get positioned because the more you get positioned, people are going to fall under you and you just pop ranks. I know who all my people are. Get free. Get your first $500. If you want to knock out the rest of these ranks, we will help you do that. So I want you guys to understand timing is everything. Everything. And you do not have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. So get started. Let's get this show rolling. That call was about 30 minutes. I know it's 2:41, but I try to be done in 30 minutes. But listen, if you like what you hear, I would put 5 people on my next call. It's the same. At 4 o'clock, I would get on my next call. I would pick up the phone and I would say, hey, Grandma Jackie, listen, I'm about to make $500 a month in the next 48 to 72 hours. Are you interested in making some money with me? Okay, listen, I need you to get on this call. I'm going to shoot you over a Zoom link. Push the button and it will download the app and then mute yourself out. Listen to the awesome information. Or, hey, I need you to watch this 9-minute video really quickly and then 3-way them to me. That's it. It's that simple. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm very thankful for all that you do. I am going to stop recording